It's 4 o'clock in Jonesboro, where a child is recovering after an attack by a dog that sent the child to the hospital, requiring the boy to have staples all the way to the skull. Stitches and some photos were even posted to our Facebook page about this. We'll give you the full story coming up. An incident of road rage that happened at Jonesboro High School, almost turning physical, why a woman's asking for your help identifying a man who she said kicked her bumper. Burn bans across the area, but rain could be on the way. Plus news on a murder in Stuttgart. More on Rick Crawford's scheduled live appearance next Monday on NEA Report. Plus, lots more news to talk about, including a giveaway that we might even include you in on. The details are next. Comment live and you'll be notified live. Here we go with the news.
Reporting.
We begin the news tonight with several brand new arrests released to NEA Report from the Greene County Sheriff's Department. Thanks everybody for joining us tonight. We're glad to have you in. The arrests ranged from suspects who were armed and dangerous fugitives to an individual who was high in the parking lot of the Greene County Sheriff's Department. The details were just released this afternoon to NEA Report. Let's run through them, okay? First up, starting with an arrest that happened at 6:18 on Saturday, December 9th. The deputy was on patrol when he located a vehicle that clued him off to the presence of an armed and dangerous suspect. He was on patrol at the Greene County Road 533. The vehicle he believed was belonging to a wanted armed and dangerous suspect out of Dunklin County, Missouri, Mr. Houston McElrath, who was known to have a felony warrant. Well, the deputy also had known, or at least said he heard, that the suspect had made statements like he wasn't going back to prison and he was believed to have a possible gun or firearm. So deputies arrived on the scene to assist. Short time later, a homeowner answered the door and provided the location precisely to where Mr. McElrath was at. With guns drawn, officers entered into the house and ordered the man to put his hands in the air, to get on his stomach, and evidently he did. A green .32 caliber pistol was found. The pistol had one .32 caliber round in the chamber as well, according to the report. The suspect was arrested and transported to the Greene County Detention Center. The man said that apparently after being read his Miranda rights, according to the report, that deputies found the gun because he thought he put it in his shoe. So, interesting there. But that's not the only thing that the Greene County Sheriff's Department has been working on. They also told us about another arrest that happened on Saturday after 9 p.m. It was a report of unwanted persons at a home. That's what the call came in as, but it's quickly kind of expounded from there. The individual that made the call was of the same last name as the suspects. The individual said that he was notified that Brian and Lindsay Delmont were inside of an apartment inside of his shop building. Maybe the apartment was in the shop building. I don't know. That's what the report says. But they were reportedly in there with narcotics and did not have permission to be there at all, according to the report. A deputy and another made contact with Brian Delmont after knocking on the door. They checked him for weapons. He apparently admitted that he had a bag of marijuana on him, but said nothing else. Officers did some searching, though, and they found more than that. They actually found crystal meth. Apparently, the suspect said on the drive to the jail, on the ride to the jail for him, that he had the meth and had bought it for he and his wife to relax and party with. Said something about them having had problems lately, and he thought the solution to those problems were meth. He now faces a felony and misdemeanor charge for the possession of the controlled substances. And at 10 p.m. Monday night in Greene County, this one, well, it's a real weird one. Deputies received information about someone being high outside of the sheriff's department. They didn't even have to leave the sheriff's department for this one. James Allen Dowdy, 32 of Paragould, was in the driver's seat of a gray car in the parking lot. The deputies went out there, specifically Deputy Dustin Estes went outside and talked to him and reported he was yelling and twitching severely. They said his eyes were extremely dilated and he was talking out of his mind. Mr. Dowdy apparently admitted that he smoked meth a couple of hours before, but then whenever the officer asked him if he had anything in his pockets that would poke, stick, or hurt the officer of the law, the that was evidently under the influence of meth said he didn't know, but that the officer could search his pockets to see, and he thought it was funny. He began laughing and even said, "F the police." Well, the officer searched his front left pocket and found a small bag of methamphetamine, and that's when Mr. Dowdy reportedly jerked away and said it wasn't his. Of course, he had used up all his goodwill in the previous sentence with the officers. They weren't buying it. He was arrested for public intoxication as well as felony drug paraphernalia and possession charges as well, and taken to the Greene County Detention Center, which was all of about 3 feet away. We're learning more about a tragedy that happened in Jonesboro on Friday where a little boy, was mauled by a dog and hospitalized. He was sent to the NEA Baptist Hospital emergency room where his scalp had been torn open by a dog. This was reported Friday in Jonesboro. The police report with Jonesboro Police Department's Animal Control Division, it was taken about 2:20 p.m. Friday. The lacerations were very bad, the officer reported, and the little boy was going to have stitches, but it's actually worse than that. We'll tell you more here in just a second. The dog was at the mother of the child's father-in-law, his house, and the officer went to the address where the dog was picked up, and actually the dog owner showed up there helping out. The animal was taken to Hilltop Family Pet Hospital where a veterinarian put the dog down. The head was removed and sent off to Little Rock for rabies testing. Now, we posted the story, and one of the things that often happens is when we post a story, we'll hear more back from the family, and they'll let us know where things are at. It was better news. It was a good update, and I wanted to share it. First of all, I do want to mention to everybody, there are photos of the child's wound on our Facebook page right now. I can't show them in this broadcast because they're too graphic, but I've left them online there. One of them, shows the scalp ripped open. It is gruesome. Nonetheless, the father contacted us. Well, he posted on the Facebook page, and he actually cleared a few things up. He said he wasn't taking the trash out. We were cleaning the child's room, and he took the trash to the kitchen. I wasn't more than 2 minutes behind him, and as I walked out, my little boy was screaming, and the dog was on top of him. He has marks on his back from where it looks like he was being held down. He was on his way back to the bedroom. He had 7 bite marks, 26 staples, and some stitches. I'm talking about they went all the way to the skull. The child was sent from Jonesboro to Memphis Children's Hospital, the father said. Father added the dog's never been mean to him before. He grew up with him. They played all the time. This wasn't just him getting after my son. He meant to do harm. He said the boy is okay now. He said he has to go back to the doctors in about 5 days to get the staples out if the doctor says they can come out. Man, just an absolutely a terrifying experience for that child. Nonetheless, as we mentioned, the child thankfully expected to make a full recovery. It seems like tempers are always flaring in the middle of some kind of sports event, before, during, after, but it was the parking lot that actually led to a near road rage situation, almost turning physical. It actually was road rage. It just about turned into a near physical type of situation. It was reported Saturday night at 10:52 in Jonesboro. A woman said her vehicle was damaged when, as she described, black male driving a white Chrysler 300 with tinted windows got angry at her, got out, and after a quick verbal exchange, well, you can see what is apparently a footprint on her bumper there. He kicked it so dang hard it broke it, or cracked it at least. The police report filed with Jonesboro Police Department said that the woman said that she told him she was waiting for her daughter and couldn't move out of the way, but the man and her had an exchange of words, and she told him what was on her mind. She said something that made him mad and turned around, and he got mad back, and I don't know. It turned into a weird situation, but nonetheless, looks like that the bumper took the worst of it. Well, across northeast Arkansas, the conditions are still not good if you're thinking about doing any burning right now. Most counties in northeast Arkansas are still under a burn ban, and you can see the map right there. Now, a few counties kind of close to the Mississippi River have lifted theirs. The latest numbers, or the latest, map from the Arkansas Forestry Commission shows. But Craighead, Poinsett, Randolph, Lawrence, Greene, Clay counties, Independence, Jefferson, Sharp counties, just about all of us are under a burn ban, if you will, right now. And again, even if we weren't, just using common sense would indicate to somebody that it is probably not the best time right now to be burning. But the good news is that there may be a little bit of relief on the way. I know it's not exactly showing up right there on the screen, but here's what I'm talking about. It's your New Wave wireless weather forecast, courtesy of the home of the $49 iPhone screen repair. That's New Wave. Let's talk about it, okay? Tonight, we're looking at a mostly clear evening with a low around 29. Definitely going to be chilly. Tomorrow, we're looking for a sunny day with very breezy conditions because the high going back up to 57. We're going to see winds up to 30 miles per hour during wind gusts, okay? 15 to 20, just steady winds. So it's probably going to be another red flag warning day tomorrow. I mean, it's impossible to say, but I'm no weatherman. I'm just a predictor and a guesser. But then the day will continue in the evening to get a little bit cooler with winds calming down a bit. Mostly clear, low around 35. For your Thursday, mostly sunny and a high near 48, 5 to 10 mile per hour winds. On Friday, though, that's the chance for the possibility of a little bit of relief. Here's what the Weather Service says right now. 20% chance of precipitation, slight chance of rain, and oh, I can't even believe I'm saying it. Here we go. Snow showers. That's what it says. That's what I'm looking at from the Weather Service right now. Okay, it's never going to happen, but I'm just telling you. Because the high is supposed to be 46. Then Friday night, mostly cloudy, then gradually clearing up, low around 33. Saturday, the clouds will actually increase with a high near 56, but Saturday night, and this is where the most substantial precipitation chances show up in the forecast. Saturday night, a 40% chance of rain, mainly in the super late hours after 1 a.m. Otherwise, mostly cloudy. 40% chance of showers Sunday. Some chances for them to roll in on Sunday night, too. So really, as Saturday rolls around this weekend, we will see those conditions wetting up a bit. Again, I just have to read this one more time. Slight chance of rain and snow between 7 a.m. and 1 p.m. on Friday. Good grief. Get the bread now. A serious case of crime was reported today by Arkansas State Police in a press release that was sent out to agencies across the state of Arkansas. It was one of those kind of stories that doesn't normally fall into our viewership area, but it was so gruesome that we wanted to tell you about it. It was a murder in Stuttgart that Arkansas State Police are investigating, and the release said the 22-year-old Kirkland Warren of Pine Bluff was arrested and is being held in the Jefferson County Detention Center on a first-degree murder charge in connection with a homicide investigation that is being led by special agents of the Arkansas State Police Criminal Investigation Division. Arkansas County's Sheriff's Department contacted state police on December 11th, yesterday, requesting assistance with this death investigation. A dead male was found, identity unknown, in a roadside ditch off Highway 79 and Gingrich Road near Stuttgart with the apparent gunshot wound to the head as the cause of death, the release said. The body was sent to the Arkansas State Medical Examiner's office for positive identification of the individual, also to determine manner and cause of death. The State Police Criminal Investigation Division is preparing an investigative file. They will submit the findings to the Jefferson County Prosecuting Attorney for review, a story that we will be following, but a tragedy happening in Stuttgart. More news coming up after the break, but first, let's take a trip abroad to hear from our troops that are serving and sacrificing so that we can enjoy this time of the year with all the freedoms that we do. This message brought to you by our friends at Car Today.
Hey, it's First Sergeant Carter from Camp Bonsteel. I just want to say season's greetings to all my family and friends back in Arkansas. See you guys soon.
Hello, I'm Sergeant First Class David Mitchum, currently deployed at Camp Bonsteel, Kosovo. I just want to give a shout out to my family and friends back in Benton, Arkansas. I want to wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. And a special shout out to my son Noah. Miss you and I love you.
Family Medical Clinic of Walnut Ridge and Bono are your neighborhood healthcare providers, and we're now accepting new patients. We know you have a tight schedule, so we're here 6 days a week at both locations from 6 a.m. to 7 p.m. Walk-ins are welcome. In Walnut Ridge, stop by 1045 West Main Street or call us to make an appointment, 886-8300. In Bono, we're on Highway 63 North or call 930-9990. Walnut Ridge Family Medical Clinic and Bono Family Medical Clinic, here for you when you need us.
If you're a business owner, gaining new customers and retaining them is your top priority and biggest hurdle. Today, 85% of customers search online or look for you on social media. Do you have an effective strategy to reach them? At Ace One, we will customize a digital marketing strategy comprising of social media, web, and video marketing that fits your budget. Our dedicated account managers will work with you to create engaging campaigns, covering all digital media outlets. Ace One, your partner in digital marketing. Contact us today.
Across the state of Arkansas, police agencies are participating in the Drive Sober or Get Pulled Over campaign. And it's really as simple as this. If you're out, you're driving, and you're acting a fool with liquor in the vehicle or liquor in your system when you're in the vehicle, well, then you better get ready to go to jail and pay some huge costs. Patrols are going to be increased between December 13th and January 1st. And traffic crashes, well, they're responsible for such a large number of deaths that the Arkansas State Police and agencies that are across the state, they're all taking it as their mission to hopefully help combat that. See, 37,461 were killed in 2016 in traffic crashes, but it was about a third of those. I mean, it was 28% that involved a driver who was legally drunk over the .08 limit. That's just crazy. That's crazy talk. Driving while impaired can result in a loss of license, higher insurance costs. You can deal with attorney's fees that are out of this world, lost wages and jobs and more. And these days you don't have to. There are apps on your phone that can arrange for a ride. You can plan ahead. This whole concept of planning ahead in life, it's too much for some people. Report suspected drunk drivers to 911 if you see them before they kill somebody. And watch out. Use good decisions. Don't drink and drive. We want to make sure everybody knows about this one that's supposed to happen next week. Now, here's the deal. Next week, we have a scheduled interview that's going to take place live for Congressman Rick Crawford here on NEA Report. As we always do with our live interviews, we will take some questions from viewers and include them along. Some people call it a live town hall, a virtual town hall. We just call it a live interview. That's what we always do, how we do those things here. You could post the questions or ask them live, but we do have to let you know there is a possibility that Crawford might get called back to D.C. to vote on a tax bill at the beginning of next week. It could interfere with the schedule. So we're in contact with his folks. They've assured us that they'll let us know as soon as we possibly could know about something like that taking place. And if that happens, we hope to be able to schedule some kind of makeup or maybe even do a phone interview with the congressman on Monday. But the plan is next Monday to have Congressman Rick Crawford right here on NEA Report. And if you have questions, post them. You might see him on the show or hear him. We told you we're doing this exciting, fun grab bag giveaway thing. Actually, I think I changed the name of it every single time that I talk about it, but that's okay. We did tell you about this yesterday, and it's growing by the day. Every single day, we're going to throw something new into the bag. And here's the key. All you got to do is watch the show live and comment during the live show one time. Every time that we're broadcasting between now and the day we give it away. You can earn an entry for every day, and it's really, it can't get any simpler. All you got to do is get entered to win, and you know, you could end up with a grab bag giveaway full of prizes. Let's take another look at some of the goodies that we put in. So here we go with the NEA Report Bag of Goodies giveaway for Christmas. This includes a lot of different stuff, and it's going to have a lot more added to it as we go forward, but we've got a block builder's kit here, courtesy of Full Sun Gifts on Southwest Drive in Jonesboro. So grateful to them for making this really cool donation here. Look at that. How neat is that? A construction site for your kits. We've got stuff maybe the adults would like. Some earbuds, some headphones, a few USB drives. Maybe we'll keep one of those. A few pair of gloves. Even a multi-charger thing. Stuff for the adults, thanks to St. Bernard's Healthcare. We've got a digital copy of Batman v Superman, because if you've got the bag, you have to have the movie, right? For the kids, more stuff, Ninja Turtles, some others inside. We've got a pair of Sasha Banks glasses for you WWE fans, a Batman action figure, the Dark Knight himself, and a giant head mask. I'm not sure why this pair of Arkansas is in there. Those are not part of the giveaway. Those are mine. But all of this stuff, plus some more stuff, all is going to be added into the bag, and we're going to give that away to one lucky family that needs it. The only qualification is you have to tell us you need it. You have to need it. It's not just for fun. This is for somebody that needs an extra bag of stuff for Christmas to put under the tree. And so, watch NEA Report, Stan Morris reporting, and every day, every night that you watch, say hello to us. If you say hello, you're going to be entered to win. We'll reach out to one lucky winner before Christmas, and they'll get the bag. See, there's more stuff in there too. More to be added. All right, let's wrap it up with your New Wave Wireless weather forecast. And once again, we're talking about the possibility for rainfall rolling in over the weekend. Let's tell you what it looks like. Starting out with tonight, though, we're looking at mostly clear skies. The low tonight is dropping down to around 29. Then for your Wednesday, sunny with a high near 57, but it's going to be a super breezy day. It's probably going to be one of those days where we have a red flag warning, or we have very widespread reports of these types of fires that are spreading, grass fires and whatnot. It's going to be 15 to 20 mile per hour winds tomorrow out of the south-southwest. Winds gusting as high as 30 miles per hour. And then we're going to see that kind of taper off a little bit into the evening. Still, though, winds out of the west-southwest 10 to 15 Wednesday night. Mostly clear, a low around 35. For Thursday, mostly sunny and a high near 48. On Friday, though, it's a slight chance for rain and snow showers between 7 a.m. and 1 p.m. That's right. It could happen. A slight chance, 20%. I mean, that's the lowest that they go. When it's 10%, they don't even tell you about it. They hide it. Mostly cloudy, a high around 46. The low on Friday, around 33, increasing clouds on Saturday, and Saturday nights when we're going to start to see some showers and rain move in. It's 40% shot of it in the overnight hours Saturday and into Sunday as well. That's good news. That's going to do it for us here tonight on NEA Report. We're so glad to have you in with us, and we will invite you back to join us tomorrow for more news from Northeast Arkansas. It's every day at 4 p.m. We broadcast the news right here live on our Facebook page. We hope you'll like and share it, and come back for more. Don't forget to comment before it's over to get entered for that giveaway. I'm Stan Morris. Hope you have a wonderful evening. Thanks, everybody.